Skirted Heifer.
Alright, so today, thanks for joining us again here on Culz Paranormal as we track down Colorado's best burger. Tonight we're in Colorado Springs at the Skirted Heifer, known for skirting their burgers in cheese. Kind of excited for that. So tonight we got the hangover coming. Again, burger with egg and bacon, Bloody Mary sauce. Wow, with some cream cheese and a sesame bun. That sounds really actually incredible, minus the egg part. And then we went with the Pueblo Farmer. It's got some green chilies on it, some guacamole. Overall, should be a good combination here. Here we go. The first one we have here is the hangover burger. So according to this one, it's got some Bloody Mary sauce, the beef, the egg, the bacon. We had it skirted, is what they call here, which is a lot of cheese on top, folds over the side, kind of makes a nice skirt around the burger, makes it look like a skirt. They didn't ask how burgers were to be cooked, so I'm going to assume most of them are all going to be the medium well. And it's a smash burger too. So there we go. This one has, I don't know, I'm dreading the egg part, but maybe we'll see. I might like it. I know it kind of worked out at the Icy Brew House. The first bite contained a lot of flavors going on. You can definitely, and it's almost like a journey. You definitely pick up the Bloody Mary first. It's like you took a nice sip of that, and you get the little bit of spices in there, the pepper, the like celery salt, the garlic, and the tomato taste. And then you're hit with the beef, followed by like the lightness of the egg. Overall, pretty well balanced bite. The bacon wasn't overwhelming, and it's in there. The flavor profile's there. Not too bad, honestly.
Alright, so now we're going to try this hangover, not to be confused with the Icy Brew House hangover that we've already tried previously. But we were at Skirted Heifer. Obviously, for the bite, we've taken off the cheese. The main reason we picked this one is because it's the Guy Fieri burger, so we were like, let's try it. So hopefully, Guy Fieri, hopefully you didn't let us down. Let's find out. I see what Matt was talking about, because definitely you get that sauce first. But like your second or third bite, like everything just like mixes together really. That was better than I had expected, actually. Yeah, nothing overpowers it. I think the flavor altogether kind of just blends. Granted, you are going to get that Bloody Mary kind of flavor first, but it's a good first bite. I'm kind of impressed.
All right, so the next one is called the Pueblo Farmer. This one is kind of basic. It has some guacamole, homemade. It's got Pueblo chilies, not to be confused with hatch chilies between Colorado and New Mexico. They battle it out who's got the best green chilies. And it's got some Colby Jack cheese, I believe it is, on there. Looks again medium well. Looks to be the cooking temp on it. Not bad, just like the first burger. You pick up on the guacamole first. That's the first taste that hits your palate. And then you get a little bit of the heat from the green chilies, and then you get the cheeseburger right behind it. Overall, not bad. I would say my bun might be a little bit on the dry side. That could affect it here a little bit, but not a bad bite.
Alright, so now we're trying this Pueblo Farmer. As you guys know, we've done a lot of green chili, not a lot, but we've done our share of green chili ones in New Mexico. So of course we saw a chili option here and we're like, let's try it. Now it has guacamole, which I love on a burger. You can see some of the cheese hanging out because that's skirted for you. Let's try it. Overall, not bad. It definitely, where the last one you had the Bloody Mary sauce right away, this one's the guacamole, and I would almost say it does overpower. You do kind of get the kick of the chili, like you can kind of taste that, but I think overall that guacamole kind of overpowers the burger. But it's not bad. It's a good little tasty burger. So we're gonna finish up our meals and let you know our final verdicts.
All right, so tonight we found ourselves down here in Colorado Springs at the Skirted Heifer off Dublin. They do have 2 locations. Their main one is more centralized around downtown Colorado Springs. We decided to come to probably the less busier of the 2. That way we could truly get in, get a bite, and give it a shot. So tonight we did the Hangover Burger and the Boulder Farmer. Pueblo Farmer. So let's start with the Hangover Burger. I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm not a big fan when it comes to eggs on a burger. Tonight's Hangover Burger contained egg, bacon, some cream cheese, and Bloody Mary sauce. And we had it skirted again. That's a lot of cheese just compiled on top of the burger, melted down where it makes probably, I'd say, 1.5 inches in diameter around the burger. Extra cheese. And it gets a nice kind of crispy, crunchy type cheese around it. This burger surprised me actually. A lot of flavor, a lot of taste. We brought up inside. It brings the Bloody Mary's the first thing you taste in the burger, and then everything just balances itself out. The bacon came in later on, but it wasn't overwhelming. It mixed very well with the burger. So honestly, like I said, totally surprising. I'm going to give a burger with an egg on it an 8. I'm going to go even higher than that. I think I'm going to go probably an 8.5 on this one. Guy Fieri did his little episode here, and
I almost hit my pepper.
that was close. Keegan almost got his shit out here, but they stopped us in the nick of time. But very impressed. So Guy Fieri, thank you. You did not lead us astray. The Hangover Burger actually was quite tasty, which leads me to an epic green chili burger. As you guys know it, I love green chilies, not chili. There's a difference there between the more soupy type stuff I don't think you put on a burger. But the green chilies, man, my favorite. We've had some amazing green chili burgers in New Mexico, some of the best. So very excited to try the Pueblo Farmers green chili burger here. They did have a good amount of green chilies on it with some guacamole. This one had a cheddar jack cheese on it, and again we had it skirted, which means just that extra layer of cheese melted around it. That first bite, you could taste a good amount of the guacamole. It was almost overwhelming. The green chilies kicked in because it had that good spice to it. But unfortunately, the downside on this, at least my bun, my part of it, was very dry, which just, it ruined the whole flow of the burger. And having the guacamole being too overwhelming, it really hurt the score of this burger. And I'm severely disappointed that this one probably, for me, is going to fall to a 6. There's a lot they can do to work on this burger. For one, maybe fresh bread or something better than that. I think that was like stale. But yeah, very disappointed. I was hoping I was going to find the best. The photos looked amazing, but it ended up being quite the letdown. So if you're here, give the Hangover Burger a try. Very impressed with how good that one was.
All right, everybody, we are back here in Colorado Springs, obviously a place we've taken you before, usually regarding Nikola Tesla, but today we are doing the best burgers, and as you saw, we've tried 2 here today. One being the Hangover, which is kind of known as the Guy Fieri one. It was the one that was kind of featured on dinners, drive-ins, and dives. So of course that was gonna be one of our choices, and if you've seen Matt's part, we have been doing a lot of green chili ones, especially on our trips to New Mexico, because what better place to find a green chili one than in New Mexico? So of course we saw that, threw it on. This was the Pueblo chilies. I do believe they're kind of from the same family, if not the exact same pepper. I'd have to fact check that. Not a pepper expert. So we'll start with the Hangover. I wasn't sure as far as the whole flavoring. This is my second time here, but last time I think I just got the B&B, which is like the black and blue with the blue cheese. So this one I was like, cream cheese. I do like it. Not sure how the cream cheese was gonna fare. And would Bloody Mary sauce be good on a burger? And surprisingly, well, I will say that first bite, very strong with the Bloody Mary sauce. I was a tad worried. But that second and third bite, it was like it just mixed so perfectly. I was actually kind of surprised. Like all the flavors just mixed really good together and gave us a really, really good flavor. If there was any kind of like letdowns, is if you try just the burger itself, probably not a burger that would be very high as far as the patty, at least with today's. I don't know other times, maybe it's different. We did kind of come close to closing, so sometimes you don't get the, I don't know, freshest stuff or whatever, but it just tastes, it had that like kind of burnt charcoal taste, which is a little odd. I don't remember that last time, because last time it was kind of similar to a smash burger, because I do believe they do the smash here as well. But overall, I would say just once you put all the toppings and everything, that one, probably a solid 8.5. Maybe not towards the upper echelon of burgers we've tried so far in Colorado, but still worth your time. If you're here, that's the one I recommend. Unfortunately, that takes us to the green chili letdown burger, as we're gonna call it. At least the one we have. I don't know, maybe we'll come back, maybe we'll go to the other one on the other side of town, which we just picked this one because on a Friday night, downtown Colorado Springs is hopping, so we're like, this one might be a little easier. But as far as the green chili one, first, the guacamole was very, very similar to the guacamole you might get from a King Soopers, kind of liquidy, had almost the same flavor. Not my favorite. I've never been a big fan of the King Soopers ones. It just has a weird, there's something weird that they put in ingredient-wise. So I was like, and it was so overwhelming, like it masked everything. Now, towards the end of my bites, I got to the Pueblo chilies, and they did have a good little taste. I'm just kind of sad they were so overwhelmed by the guacamole. I would say, like Matt, also a 6. Not a terrible burger. It's one, you know, if I had to pick between this and definitely some of the other ones we had. We're not doing that berry one at Mana again, because that was terrible. I do like 3 of these Pueblo Farmers versus the that Mana one. Also, we got it skirted. If you guys like cheese, you might like this. How we got it today. If you guys ever cook grilled cheese, you guys know how that cheese at the very edge gets kind of just really crispy and almost burnt, but not terrible. People just want to like wreck my car today, apparently. I'm kind of worried. We gotta finish this so no one hurts my car. I need it to get to New Mexico. But yeah, it just kind of has that flavor. Me and Matt's were a little bit different as far as the textures I could see. And I don't know if it's just because maybe one has to cook a little bit longer than the other. I'm not sure. One just got left on. And it's a little bit different than what we usually go and do, where it's a sit down, they come and order. These ones, again, it's kind of like that smash burger if you're here in Colorado. You go order, sit down. Overall, not terrible. It's definitely better than some other places, but get the hangover burger. And I think the black and blue wasn't too bad either when I had it. Of course, it's been a year or so, so I'm not 100% sure, but that's my review. But let's continue our journey to find Colorado's best burger. Maybe we'll be up in Denver, maybe we'll be back in the Springs, maybe we'll be out east, I don't know. Find out next time.
All right, well, thanks again for joining us tonight here in Colorado Springs at the Skirted Heifer. If you want to check out more of our burger reviews, click on the link right here to my right. To learn more about us here at Culz Paranormal, click the link to my left. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. And let us know in the comments below, where in Colorado shall we go next? And if you haven't done so, change those notification bell from personalized to all. That way you get up-to-date information on our channel.